All right. Happy Friday. It is Friday if you are catching us live for the day of. And we are gonna work. We're gonna work today. Hey, everyone. All right. My name is Midnight. Welcome to another pop-up workout class. Yeah, it is a sunny Friday here in Chicago, and what better way to end the weekend than to get some cardio in there, and then what better way to, or end the week, what better way to start the weekend than do a little restorative. So that's what today's all about. We're gonna get the heart rate up. It's gonna be intense. I have my towel right here because I know I'm gonna be sweating a lot, but that's good. That's what we want. We want to get the juices flowing, sweat, hot, breath, everything. We have about 10 minutes of standing cardio. We got about 10 minutes of like laying on the mat, more ab intensive stuff. And then we have a nice reward of restorative stretching. It's gonna feel real ooey-gooey. It's gonna be really lovely. So a nice little dichotomy class today. Take breaks when you need to, modify whenever you need to. All of the cardio section is going to be timed, but if you need to back off to a lower impact, if you need to go like grab some water, please do that, but just keep moving. Don't like get your heart rate up and then just stop all of a sudden. It's harder on your body to have it go from 100 to 0. So just like take it down to a march, but keep moving your body a little bit, and that'll serve you in the long run. Whew, all right, like psyching myself up for this. All right, we got 3 rounds for our cardio sections. First round, 50 seconds each. I was gonna do a minute, and I was like, for whatever reason, that last 10 seconds feels like a lot. 50 is enough, so we're gonna do 50 seconds each of each exercise. First round is gonna be a little bit more, I'll show you the low impact option, yeah? So you always know where you can go back to. Second round, our heart rate's up. We're gonna bump it up a little bit higher, 50 seconds. Third round, we go as high and as hard as we can, only 30 seconds each, okay? So you'll get a shorter amount of time, but pack it in a little bit harder. Okay, we got this. Oh, and if you haven't seen, we did just release a couple of videos, one of them very silly, about what our plan is going into next week. So we've been doing these daily pop-up workouts every Monday through Friday. That's going to slow down a bit next week and the following week because we're preparing to do a launch of a 4-week challenge in mid-August. But there's more information, videos. I will link them in the description after class as well. Okay, team. All right, we got this. I got my timer. We're going to start just by jogging it out. Easy enough, right? Let's go. 50 seconds. Okay, if you don't want to jog, you take it down to a march. But just do more than this if you can. Like swing your arms and get your knees up, or you can jog it out. Now again, you take your time warming up. So don't worry about it. If you need to slow down, if you need to march, I would actually rather you march with intention than to jog here. Yeah, so again, swing those arms, use the knees, breathe, prepare yourself, and no, it's not going to last forever. I know I get a lot of comments from students and clients that they don't like to do cardio. I'm with you, I got you. But that's why these timed increments, I feel like I can do those better, right? Because that's it. We go into cross jack. So this is going to be the version that you do low impact. If this feels like too much, you can also just take this to a step out right here. If like that crossover of the foot feels weird to you, that's totally fine. You're getting a little bit of a lateral side bend. If you want to take this into a little bit more, you cross the feet, do a little jack hop with it. Keep going, breathe. Swing those arms up and over. We got only 13 more seconds of this. See? Going by so quickly. Soften through the knees. If you do not like jumping, you can take it to these step outs or these crossover steps. All right, next one, knee pull. Just pull that knee in. Reach out long, driving the in crunch through the abs. Now can you twist with it? So try and get the opposite elbow across the body, across that knee. We do this side for 25 seconds, then we switch over to the other side. Rinse out the spine. And switch, other side. And you can just do it straight on here. Try to find that balance, or you can add that twist. So use the arms, pulling out. And breathe. You feel a little bit of that sweat come in, that heat building. You want to speed it up, you can. We're going into butt kicks. All right, hamstring curls, low impact option. You're kicking yourself in your butt. Get those heels all the way up there. Otherwise, run it out. Use the arms, pump the arms. And if you can, hands up, palms up, pull it back, pull, pull. I know this is a little bit of coordination. So if the arms are messing up the legs, then just focus on the legs. Keep the chest lifted. Breathe. 10 more seconds. All right, deep squat. Feet about hip width distance apart. Drop the tailbone down. Lift up onto the tippy toes. Drop the tailbone down, lift up. Drop the tailbone, lift. Drop, lift. You have the option to just keep it here. You do not have to go down as far either. You go down as far as feels good in your body, where you can control it. So you can control the up and the down. But also don't drop down here and just rest. Yeah, you want to keep those legs active the entire time. 12 more seconds. You can speed it up. Last one, switch feet. Switch those feet. And you can speed it up. Try and get the heel down on that back foot. Swing the arms, those are going to help you. And keep the belly pulled in. And if you would rather do fast feet here, a little fast feet action, or just like a little kick out here, this is mostly an active rest. Because we got 18 more seconds. So we go back to the top. We do all those exercises again. Now the heart rate's up. We're gonna try and push a little bit harder, go a little bit faster this time. 5 seconds and we go back to that jog. Here we go, jog it out. Can we take it more into a high knees? And you can also march it out whenever you need to. Just keep moving. We want to deepen that breath. We want to get to the point where it's hard to talk. I'm already there. Keep going. About 20 seconds left. Then we go to those cross jacks. Or you can do regular jumping jacks. The cross jacks are like messing up your mind. Go to regular jumping jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Cross jack. One arm over. Trying to cross those ankles. Or regular jumping jacks. Or these step outs. Any other variation. Just keep the body moving and try to get the arms overhead. When we raise our arms up, it raises our heart rate up automatically. That's why running with your arms overhead is gonna be a whole lot harder than running with your arms by your side. 15 more seconds. Here we go, faster. Second round. Let's push a little bit more. That single leg knee pull next. Here we go. Pull, cross. A little bit faster now. Keep reaching those arms out. Rotate the body. Stabilize through that standing leg. 5 more seconds, then we switch. 3, 2, 1, switch it over. Feel that rotation through the spine. So not just bringing the knee in, but looking over the shoulder, using the obliques. Oh. 3, 2, butt kicks is next. Let's go. Pull back, get those heels up. Pull shoulder blades back behind you. All right, body should be feeling warm by now. That sweat is coming. My heart rate is up. My breath, as you can tell, is deepened. Have that gasp of air. Hard to talk. It's a good sign. I'm pushing up into that anaerobic state where I can't talk is where I'm going to try and hit by the end of all of this. All right, squat it down, lift it up. Okay, move a little bit faster. If you're feeling up to it, jump it up and down. Vertical frog jumps. Maybe you do a few, then you go back to the squat. Because that definitely is burning my legs. Keep the chest up. So notice I'm dropping my tailbone. I'm not just dropping my head. This feels way easier, but it's not working the legs. Gotta drop that butt down. Head stays up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch feet. Ooh. Oh yeah, legs. All right, good news. Our next round is shorter. Better news, our next round is our last round. So use this if you need to grab water and keep moving. The next round is going to go fast. 30 seconds each. We push as hard as we can. Four, 3, 2. All right, 30 seconds. Let's go. Jog it out. High knees. Ooh, push. All right, team. Let's go. We got this. You got about 10 seconds left. Come on, Friday. Cross jacks in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Cross jacks or jumping jacks. 30 seconds. Can we go a little bit faster? Go a little bit bigger. Try and go ahead of the music. I know that's hard for my dancers out there. We always like to stick with the beat. Try and go faster than it. 3, 2, knee pull twist. Twist. Only here for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, switch. Yes. Oh, dripping sweat. Feeling good working that heart. 3, 2, butt kicks, let's go. So, why do we have to do cardio? Because it works our heart, it works our lungs. in ways that are different than when we do low impact, than when we do weight training. We need to build this endurance. We need to boost the heart rate up, boost the breath up, and we need to calm them down. All right, vertical frog jumps, or just heel lifts. Drop the tailbone down. Only 30 seconds here. I know, 30 seconds feels like a lot when you're jumping. So take it to that heel lift. Take out the jump whenever you need to. Take it to a squat. Regular squat when you need. Less than 10 seconds left though, come on. Woo. I'm saying come on to me. Not necessarily to you. 3, 2, last one, switch feet. Oh, yes. Yes, switch feet. Because that's our last exercise. Try and get that back heel down. Use those arms. Oh, less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Grab some water. Towel off. Keep moving. Keep your head above your heart. Just march in place. Walk around in circles. Again, we got that heart rate to soar. Heart rate is hopefully up, maybe in that anaerobic zone. So we need to settle it down. You don't take a car, well maybe you do, but not good for a car to take it 100, 200 miles an hour, then slam on the brakes, right? We gotta gently slow the car down again. It's gonna be much better for the system. Same thing with us. So catch your breath. I know I look like a lost puppy or something, but just walk yourself around or walk in place. That's all you need to do. Let that heart rate drop before we head down onto the mat. And give yourself a moment of thanks and gratitude. You made it. You made it through that. Way to go. Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath up. Arms overhead. Let's just try the heart rate a little more. Go down. Bend the knees. Come up. Exhale down. 2 more. Control the breath. Will help slow the heart rate down. 1 more. Nice work. All right, coming down onto the mat. Make sure you're to the point where you can talk again. It doesn't have to be eloquent or, maybe your brain's still not there completely. Mine's not, but you at least have your breath enough where you can respond 1 or 2 sentences. Okay, same thing. Doing some core. We got 6 exercises. First round, everything's 50 seconds each. Third round, 30 seconds each. Pushing as hard as we can that last round. Feeling it out the first couple rounds. This one, if you start feeling it in your hip flexors, this muscle right here, breathe into it. See if you can suck the core in, tuck the pelvis under, get it more into your abs. But if these fail, give out, give yourself a moment, give yourself a rest. We want to get into the core. Naturally, our hip flexors will probably get in there because when our core gives out, these take over, or these just take over because we're used to them taking over and not our abs. Yeah, so again, just feel it out in your body, what needs to happen. If this one, it is a little bit more about form and technique. Not that the last one wasn't, but it's more about moving. This one, if you start feeling pain in your lower back, anything like that, take a moment to rest, jump back in as soon as you can. Yeah, but no worries, because doing this much core for that long is supposed to fatigue your abs. So we're trying to get to that point where you have to take a rest, you have to take a break. Okay, team. 50 seconds each. We're starting down on the ground. I'm gonna put my hands underneath my tailbone. If you have a towel, you can also put that underneath your tailbone. Or more challenging is to keep your hands off. Curl the tailbone under, stick your legs out long, doing flutter kicks. Here we go, 50 seconds. Now you have the choice too, to keep your head lifted or to lower the head down. I actually think, I don't want to say it's easier, but I feel it more when my head is up because I can really press that lower back into the mat. When my head is down, it's just harder for me to press the lower back into the mat. You can also bring your legs up higher, right? It doesn't have to be super low. Here, I can push my back into that mat pretty easily, then try to keep that and see how low I can go, keeping that same amount of pressure under my lower back, drawing the belly in, trying to keep the chin away from the chest. You know, it's a lot to think about, but hopefully at least those abs are feeling it. We got 5 seconds. We take it to a forearm side plank hip lift. 3, 2, 1, over to one side. Option to be on your knees, just lifting up and down. Tap the hips down, then lift up. Pull the belly in. Or stack it up. Other arm can go up, be down your hip. Push into this elbow, pressing. Hip goes up towards the ceiling. Doing this for 25 seconds. Switch to the other side. In 4, 3, 2, switch it over. I'm just turning around. You go wherever you need. Keep pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. Shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Draw that belly in. Pressing. All the muscles in your body are stabilizing it. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Take it down your back. Ab sprawl. Tuck it into a ball. Press it out long. Tuck it in. Spread out. When you spread out, lower back is still planted on the mat. You're making a big X with your body. I had one circus teacher explain it like you're over a giant contact lens. You're sucked over a giant contact lens. Then you can speed it up. If you're feeling real into it, if I can get up there, you can tuck into a ball when up on the tailbone. I need some extra space here. There we go. 10 more seconds wherever you are. Navigate your own space. Tabletop. Push the feet down. Press the hips up and down. Don't go all the way down because we really want to focus on the push up of the hips. Option to stay here, tabletop, or full back plank position. If you have wrist issues, go down to a regular hip bridge. Still working the back body, less into the arms, or if you don't have the shoulder mobility for this, go down to that back plank position, or that hip bridge position. We're in the back plank position. Squeeze the glutes. Breathe. 10 more seconds. So we go to good old-fashioned bicycle. 3, 2, 1, bicycle, crisscross. Find the twist of your body. So focus more on the twist, not how fast you're going through this round. Keep the chin away from the chest. Try and slice that shoulder across the midline. Keep going. Keep breathing. Doing great, team. Working those abs. Getting into that core. Setting ourselves up for a weekend. 10 seconds left. Flip it over on our stomachs in 3, 2, 1. Flip it over onto your stomach. Yes, twist. Go this way. Breaststroke. Lifting everything up. Arms go overhead. Reach back. Bend it back in. Reach overhead. Reach back. Bend in. Forward. As I circle back, I try and lift up higher. Bend in. And you go as fast or slow as you need. Not to hit that shelf though. Squeeze the feet back behind you, and if you want to add more, flutter kick those feet. Next round, we're going to take this and go the other direction with our arms. So right now, stick this way. 10 more seconds. Keep the belly drawn in. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over back into those flutter kicks. Woo! Go, go, go. Belly pulled in. Pressing lower back into the floor. Now, we do not get any breaks in this. So if you need to build yourself in a break, please do. Or again, bring those feet up higher. This way you can keep moving, but give your abs a little bit of a rest, and then drop them back down when they're ready. And this is not necessarily about making it the whole way through. In fact, we want to get to that point where I need to bring my legs up or I need to take a break, because then that means we're fatiguing the abs. We're really getting deep into the core. Last 5, 3, 2, side plank lift. Let's go. Lifting up and down. Got 25 seconds here. Dripping sweat. Again, towel off. Woo. So now, even though my heart rate doesn't feel like it's going as high as it was in that first circuit, I'm still working a lot of my muscles in my body. My body is warm. Switch over to the other side. So because I got my heart rate up before we did this series, I'm naturally going to have a higher heart rate. I'm going to be working my muscles. My metabolism is higher just because I got that heart rate to soar at the beginning of this. So before you go into any lower impact session, if you do a high intensity burst, ab sprawl, let's go, in and out. Then you're gonna boost that metabolism and get some of the benefits of cardio throughout your entire low impact or lower impact workout, because you've got that heart rate up at the beginning. Option to stay here, or let me get more space, you can tuck it all the way up. Keep going, 18 more seconds. Whew. How long can you get? How tight can you tuck? Use those abs, scoop them in. Do that little reverse crunch every time you come in. 3, 2, 1. Tabletop, back plank, shoulder bridge. Lift up and down. More full, back plank. Pressing, lifting up to the heart. Not just lifting the hips, but lifting that breastbone up towards the ceiling. If your legs roll open, try to keep the inner thighs glued together. $100 bill in between your inner thighs. Don't lose it. Draw that belly in a little bit tighter. 15 more seconds. If this starts to feel achy in your lower back, give yourself a break. 5, 3, 2, 1, bicycle. Oh my goodness. We've got it, we've got it. Even if we gotta take a little rest, we're in it as a team. So when one of us stops, other people are going, so we're still gonna make it there together. Keep that head back, chin away from the chest, twist. And then if you want to try and speed it up a little bit more, you can try to find that speed, but don't lose the twist. Keep the twist just as deep and strong. All right, so I lied. I said that these circuits were about 10 minutes, about 12, 15. Good. All right, breaststroke. Onto your belly, going the other way. So hands come back, up and forward. Then back in. Back, up and around. Back in. If you want to add, just kick feet behind you, you can. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. This is not necessarily about how high you lift, it's about how long you're reaching. Imagine there's a tack underneath your belly button. You're trying to suck and lift it up off of that tack. It's probably not going to lift, but that at least engages your transverse abdominis, which helps protect your lower back, support your core and your organs. 8 more seconds. Next round, only 30 seconds each. 30 seconds each. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is the last time we gotta do any of these. 30 seconds. Okay, flutter kicks, breathe, focus. Oh, my abs. Yes, once I feel myself lose my fork, give myself a little break. I've got 12 seconds left. Get back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, side hip, lift, plank. 15 seconds of this. Quick transitions, especially when we only have 30 seconds. Try and get to that next exercise as quickly as possible. I know, it's hard. You got it. 3, 2, 1, flip it over other way. This way so I can keep track of my 30-second clock timer now. 3, 2, 1, ab sprawl. Bring it in, lengthen out. All the way up and out is your option, but you don't have to. You can keep it down that lower back. Like you're around a giant contact lens when you stretch out. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back plank tabletop. Whew. 30 seconds of this. Everyone has their thing that is going to feel more challenging, right? My spine likes to do back extension. So like this move in breaststroke is a whole lot easier than like ab sprawl and flutter kicks. But we all got our own thing. It's the beautiful thing about our bodies. 3, 2, 1, bicycle. They're not all the same. They got challenges in different areas. Just like we as humans do. 15 more seconds. Can we speed it up a little bit more now? Push that lower back into the mat. 3, 2, 1. Breaststroke. Last thing. Your choice of which way you go. Either forward or back. Maybe you alternate. Do one forward, one back. Now for my actual swimmers out there, I know this is probably not how you... This is not an actual breaststroke, but this is breaststroke what it looks like on the Pilates Reformer, as named in the classical Pilates handbook that I was trained with. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Oh my goodness, get it back into a child's pose, everyone. Woo, knees go wide, pictures are really touching. Hips sink down towards the heels. Oh, nice work. Give yourself a moment. Just breathe and feel what it feels like to be in a body that just did all of that work. Can you be proud? Can you let it feel good? Because that was a lot of effort and power you just put out into this room. All right, and now we get to shift our gears. Going into our restorative stretching. Oh, I'm excited for this. This should feel so nice, so good. All right, sit yourself all the way up tall and then take it to your butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together. Grab onto the ankles and then lift the chest through. Ooh, I felt some pops right there. Do that again. Let's turn sideways. So grab onto the ankles, go ahead and lean yourself back. Maybe you feel a stretch there too. I feel that in my upper back. Then bring it through, lift it through the heart. Bring it back again. Round the spine, pull the belly button in. Press it through and forward. 2 more. Round it back. You can sway side to side. Just get into whatever nooks or crannies you need it. Press it through. 1 more. Back. Press it through. Hands come down onto your knees. Go ahead and shift yourself, and if you need to actually grab your flesh, take it out from underneath your sit bones, start to bring yourself forward. Now you get to play with how far out your feet are or how far in your feet are. Typically, the further in your feet are, the more stretch you may feel. So it just sort of depends. But I mean, it depends on everyone's body. Stay there. I'm just going to change up this music, although I'm digging these beats. I did have more specific cool down music for us. But bring it all the way up. Take one hand on one knee, twist yourself sideways, then lean the heart forward like you're trying to get your breastbone over that kneecap. So I'm pressing away with this hand, and take this hand and I try and twist and reach that heart forward. Kind of a funky position, but I feel a stretch in my inner thigh here, then also a stretch up the back and around my spine. Then let the nose bow down towards the knee. Now I feel a deeper stretch in the back side body. This is a part of my body I don't often get into to stretch out. Come all the way up. Switch over to the other side. Push that knee away. Twist yourself. Use your hand, back hand onto the floor, and then reach your chest over that knee. Draw the belly in a little bit deeper. Push the shoulder away. Breathe. And everyone's body, everyone's hips, everyone's joints are built a little bit differently, or they look a little bit differently. We're all kind of like built the same, ball and socket joints, synovial joints, that sort of thing. But they're all different sizes. They all have different degrees of rotation compared to one another. Let that nose bow down. So you have to find what angle, what stretch, what precise sweet spot works for you and your joints and your body, which also changes day to day. So bring it all the way up. Straighten one leg out in front of you. Bring this foot and see if you can bring it into a half lotus. So I'm tucking this foot up into my hip crease. If that does not feel accessible, you can put the foot down right by the side. Good. Then shift yourself side to side. Inhale up. Exhale, reach towards that toe, either point or flex it. Just have energy through that foot. Give yourself a gentle sway side to side. All right, stay there again. Just keep breathing, stay there. Now, if you haven't already, flex your toes back, grab onto your toes or grab onto the ball of your foot and gently with your hands. You're not forcing anything. This is restorative. You're gently working with your body. Give yourself a little sway side to side. You feel this in the back of that calf, all of that jumping we did. Stretch out the Achilles. And now point the toe and use your hands and give it a gentle press that way. Now you may feel, maybe not, a stretch on the top of your foot, and you might need to maybe go down to the tips of your toes. You might need to go a little bit higher. Find where works for you. I feel that right here on the top of my foot. Good, come all the way up. Let that foot come down onto the floor, both sit bones down, spinal twist. Opposite hand reaches up, sit up tall, bend the elbow, hook the elbow, or grab on with your hand if you can't hook the elbow, and twist yourself around. Breathe. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Look over that back shoulder. Keep the twist, but just peek to look back front. All right, from here, let this knee go back out into that half lotus pose. Grab on, keep twisting, and see if this backhand can reach back behind and maybe grab onto the foot. Ooh, if that is a lofty goal, it's not happening today, then try first grabbing onto your shirt, or try just reaching that hand around. It's okay if it doesn't make it today, okay, as long as we're trying. Now, if you're starting to slouch down, lift up to the heart, and twist a little bit deeper. Oh, this spinal twist, so good for us. We come back forward. I'm going to take this foot and bend it the other way, half hero pose. All right, be very careful with your knee. If this does not feel good on your knee, you can use a bolster or a yoga block or something to sit up on. You can also take this down sideways and just go into a quad stretch right here. Now, otherwise, keep that knee down, try and draw the knees together, bring your hands back, and start to shift yourself back. Maybe you lay down onto your forearms, maybe you lay all the way down, but keep both butt cheeks down onto the floor. I'll show you what it looks like this way. Tuck the hips under, so I'm not letting this hip lift, I'm not letting the knee lift. I'm trying to keep everything pressing down into the ground, keep this hip pulling back. Feel a big stretch into the top of my thigh. This feels okay on my knee. If I felt it torquing, that's it, torquing my knee, I would not go down as far, or I would lay on my side and I would give myself a quad stretch that way. Oh, maybe your knees can twerk. That'd be amazing to see knees twerk. I want to see that. If your knees can do that, send me video. Yeah, but don't hurt yourself. Twerking knees also sounds like it could be painful, so don't do it if it hurts yourself. Go. Slowly come up, woo, shake it out, take that leg, give it a little shake out, switch over to the other side. Woo, bending this knee in, maybe going into half lotus. Inhale all the way up, exhale, come down. Shift your hips side to side. Give yourself that gentle little sway, that rocking. There's something really soothing about that rocking. You know, we do it to babies. We do it. If you just lay down on the ground and you have someone just rock you, oh, it's such an amazing feeling. So just that gentle little rock, it's very soothing to our body. It helps us kind of relax and feel into our body. Flex these toes back. Take the ball of the foot or the toes, gently pull it back. So continue to do that sway if it feels good. Now I'm really deepening the stretch in the back of my calf, maybe into my Achilles. Laying my belly button down onto my foot or my thigh. And get a straight back stretch, flat back stretch. Point the toes, press down into the toes. And I'll show you what that looks like. A little bit sideways. So I'm pushing down, trying to keep this arch lifted though. Ballerinas do this stretch a lot. They have like devices to do this stretch to get that really pointed toe. It is possible to lift your arch. I used to have very, very flat feet. Not that my feet aren't that flat still, but they're way better than they used to be. There are muscles on the bottom of your feet. So when you work those muscles, just like anything, they can lift and help support your arch. Fun fact, I guess. Come all the way up. Take that foot, cross it over, spinal twist. Arm comes up, hook the elbow, or just grab on with the hand. Inhale up, exhale, twist a little bit deeper. I always like to remind what these twists do. They do so much. They cleanse out, they wring out our organs. So they flush away the blood that carries all the waste, all the toxins, and our organs then can absorb new fresh blood, clean blood. Keep the twist, then just go to that half lotus again. Grab on and take that back hand, bring it around, grab onto the toes, or whatever you can grab onto or reach for and twist. It's also great for your spinal mobility, circulatory system, lymph system, digestive system. A lot of internal goodness comes from twisting. Bring it back forward. All right, take that foot into your half hero and start to walk yourself back. Face this way this time. Tuck the hips under. Again, you can just lay on your side, grab onto your foot, and go into a quad stretch that way. Or any other quad stretch, really. And this is your restorative time, so you do what feels good to you. You do you, boo. Lay down, tuck the pelvis under, and keep the knees together. We want to feel a stretch, so it's not that, our body's feeling nothing, but we don't want to tense up. So stretching, especially this kind of stretching, should never be like the reaction. It should be that like, ooh, yeah, I feel that, but I'm also able to let go and breathe into it and rest into it. Gently bring yourself up. Yeah, good. Undo that leg. Lay yourself all the way down. Oh, nice work. Grab onto the inside surrounds of your feet. Happy baby pose. Give yourself a little sway side to side. Cross the knees over into eagle. Like if you can hook all the way around. Well, my hips sometimes like to do it, sometimes they don't. Good. Into eagle legs. and let the legs fall across the body. We're going to go both directions, so don't necessarily worry about which way they go right now. And arms out to a T position, look in the opposite direction of your knees. And lift the knees up, using the abs up and fall over to the other side. I get a benefit of twisting both ways with my knees crossed and these eagle leg position. Stretches different parts of my hips. Spine, bring it up, switch it over to the other side. So other knee crosses over. Maybe this is where you go and you just twist here, yeah? Or if you can, you hook the top foot, the foot of the top knee underneath the bottom ankle. And you shift over to one side, stretch, twist. Look in the opposite direction. You can let the shoulder come off of the mat, but keep pulling the weight this way. So the shoulder can disengage, but the energy is still reaching in opposition. Legs come up, over to the other side. Oh yeah. I notice if one side feels tighter than the other, or if one knee on top feels different than the other knee on top. Good, bring it back up. Unhook the knees, take it down onto your stomach. Open up the chest. So we did this all the time in circus. It's one of my favorite stretches. Bring your hands out, arm out, either into a straight out T position. I'm just going to bend my legs because of the cabinets here. Or into a goalpost position, so 90-degree angle. Either way. Then forehead stays down. Try and push the shoulder down, and you're going to rotate towards that arm. Keep pressing this hand down. So either the palm's pressed down or the hand is pressed out, but the thumb is sticking up towards the ceiling. I personally feel a better stretch with my hand, with my elbow bent, but these stretches, it gets into a little bit different angle into your shoulders. So again, you have to kind of choose what works best for you. Now take that top leg and bend it and reach it back behind you. Hopefully you can see this. And then if you can, try and reach for that ankle with your hand. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Press into the hand, deepen the stretch of your shoulder. Stretch out that hip flexor and quad again. If you do not make it here, then just do this. This is great. Bring it over to the other side. Ooh, that always opens up my chest so much. Combat all that. Forward hunching. You know I talk about that all the time. Other side. Roll yourself over. Feel that stretch. Oh, deep into that pec minor, front of the shoulder, front of the deltoid. Option to take that top arm, grab onto the ankle of the top leg, pushing into it. Oh, that really opens up the front of my chest and deepens the stretch on that bottom arm. Good, bring it back. Whoa, push it back into a child's pose. You have the option to stay here or take it to a puppy dog stretch. Slide your chest forward, slide your hands forward, your butt comes over your knees, push your shoulders down to the ground. You can come up to your spider fingers and really press that chest down, look forward. And opening up the front of our chest into our armpits, combating all that forward hunching. And slowly come up into your quadruped. Work through some of your disco poodles, as I like to call them, just rounding the spine. That spine wants to work in a 360 direction, so give it that encouragement right now. Circle the other way. Woo. Yes. Good. Sit down, finding a comfortable cross-legged position, wherever that is for you. If you can, try going into your full, since we practice it, our full lotus. We got our half lotus. See if you can tuck your feet up into your hip creases. You do not have the knee hip mobility for that. You just sit crisscross applesauce wherever you need to go. And roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Tilt the head to one side. Fine. Hands rest down to your knees. Close your eyes. Take a moment, just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, fill up your lower belly. Let this belly disengage. Let it fill like a balloon. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Breath can return to normal. Do a quick body scan. From the crown of your head, scan it all the way down, not judging it. Doing a little check-in. Just being like, oh, scanning down, feeling your body. Feeling if there's any heaviness, lightness, if there's any heat, coolness. Give your body some gratitude, thanks for all the hard work it just did. Your amazing joints, muscles, heart system, lungs. Gently blink your eyes open. Fluffing our aura, hands together. Put all the good intentions, everything positive you want for this weekend, for yourself, for each other, into your hands. Shake it out. Cross it up top, in the middle, down low. Let the energy come up and wash down on you. Woo! That is it. That is our cardio restore. Well done, everyone. That was some sweaty goodness right there. Whew. All right, so that's it. Thanks so much for joining. Again, my name is Midnight. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, requests. Again, next week, I will be posting up the schedule on my YouTube community and on my social medias, Instagrams, all that stuff, which I will put the information right now, actually, since I'm talking about it. All of that right there. So next week, I'll be doing a pop-up class on Tuesday, a pop-up class on Thursday, and then we have our Patreon member choice class on Saturday. Anyone can join, but our Patreon members get to vote and choose what class it's going to be. So if you want to get the extra perks like that, check out our Patreon. But anyone can join next Saturday. Tomorrow, Saturday, we're taking it off. And again, we're taking a little bit more time off than usual next week and the following week because we have an exciting 4-week challenge that we are developing that will launch August 17th. I will put the link of the video, the funny, silly little video that we made that, if nothing else, I hope it's entertaining. I will link that in the class description right after we get off, so it's not there right now, but I'll put it in there, and you can check out that for more information. It's also on our website. Go to movewithmidnite.com/4-week challenge, and it is, all the information is there as well. You can sign up for it too, even though it hasn't launched, you can still sign up. So you are the first ones to get all the info. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. This Cardio Restore is an example of one of the classes that is going to be in that 4-week program. So every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to have a different theme, and Fridays are a Cardio Restore day. So if you like today, then definitely check out our 4-week challenge program because it is going to have more of that. So, yes. All right. Yay! Happy Friday. Have a good rest of your day. Happy moving. Hope to move with you next time. And take care.